right. I read Harpy.
You
This is
loved it.
I don't know that I
Greatest thing
loved it, but
ever.
it was good.
Best book you've
I,
read
I
all year.
enjoyed it. I mean, it doesn't get too wordy. It moves pretty fast.
It's pretty long though.
It is fairly long,
It's a thick fucking book.
but it goes fast. I was surprised. I mean, I bet you I read this whole thing in an hour or so.
Oh,
So pretty
wow.
close.
Speed reader.
The basic gist of it
You
is is
skipped
is kind of
every
like
panel.
a futuristic, maybe a little post-apocalyptic. Maybe not though. I mean,
More
but
Blade
definitely
Runner-ish.
yeah, definitely futuristic thing. It's kind of Blade Runner or what Fifth Element, something like that, where you got these big buildings, cityscapes, everything going on, and you got a character
The
who is
Jetsons.
you got a female, not quite there, but you got this female detective who is investigating a murder, and she's got an assistant there, or I don't know, a fellow detective, as well, that seems to be pretty sharp guy, good at technology and other items. She's kind of like the muscle, out of the hair, and anyway, a particular like Asian guy gets killed, and they think it may be like some gang, or something. And so she's investigating that and trying to get into the underworld and figure out who's doing what. But in the meantime, she's also having like these blackouts that happen, in which she just, whatever. She knocks out, she can't remember stuff, comes to, doesn't know what the hell happened. So anyway, she gets convinced by, I don't know, some triad group throughout here as she's chasing things down to go actually back to her original where she was born, someplace in China or something like that, and to try to track down a little bit more of her past history. Well, as she does that, she comes to find this like little village and things, and when she goes there, she finds out that there was like this slaughter of a bunch of people that happened, and it was by like it was kind of almost like a Tiananmen, is that what it was? Squares,
Tiananmen
yeah,
Square.
yeah,
Tiananmen Square.
slaughter type
Yeah.
of scenario in which a bunch of students, and things got killed by the police force. And so there was this professor who was trying to work on like a time travel technology, and he was trying to find out if he could try to get back there to before that time of the slaughter to try to stop it. But he was never successful. Well, there's the big twist at the end. If you care, do I want to say big spoiler alert
I
or
don't
whatever
care.
else? Is the big twist is that this girl actually was able to use this time travel technology, and she ends up going back, and she is actually the murderer that's murdering all these Asian people that have like long fled China, and because they were all like the police officers involved in this slaughter, so it was all a big revenge thing of taking them out.
But she didn't
So
have a memory of that.
but she didn't have memory of that.